Right. Welcome to the Fallout stream. I'm just getting set up here. Sorry for the delay. I want to make sure that the audio is sufficient for you guys to hear me. Okay, looks good, looks good. Again, sorry about the delay. I was just moving a little slow this morning is all. Alright, let's go ahead and continue with the game. If you remember last time, we left the vault, we went through the prelude, we were in Megaton, and we got mixed up in a few things, and we're going to go ahead and continue with that. I haven't touched the save file since the last stream, so it'll take me a minute to to orient myself. Again, I apologize for being a little disoriented, but let's go ahead and take a look at what our current quests are. Okay, we have the atomic bomb. Oh no, that's just missed. Okay, we have the Wasteland Survival Guide. We want to go to the food mart. Alright, we want to deliver Lucy's message. We want to get Coorlim to tell us about Dad. And we want to disarm the bomb. Alright, that's pretty good. And some of this we can handle here, and some of this we can handle later. For now, let's go ahead. Let me tweak the audio just a little bit. I want to make sure you guys can hear me. Just gonna lower the master volume a little bit. That should hopefully be a little bit better. Let me know in the comments or in the chat, depending on when you're listening to this, if I should tweak further. So in addition to this stream, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be having summary videos that kind of, you know, are closer to my usual scripted comment, based on, you know, 15 minutes per episode,
Megaton.
basically.
Enjoy your stay.
So let's go ahead and hit Springvale first. We'll go ahead and see the woman that Coorlim wants us to take care of first, because that's, well, because it's closest. We have our gun. Let's check our loadout real quick. We have our various weapons. We have some grenades. We have a 10mm gun and a lot of ammo we picked up in the vault. A little bit too much, but you know, whatever. We have our armored vault suit, which we can switch to. There we go. And we have a couple other jumpsuits that give us skill bonuses that we can switch into and out of as necessary. So that'll be helpful. Alright. Let me go ahead and continue. Let's take a look at ourselves, see how we look in our vault suit. Not great, but, you know, these Fallout New Vegas models are kind of goofy to begin with. Alright, now there is a pretty significant delay between what I'm doing and what you're seeing, and I need to tweak the settings for that. But I have my laptop here so I can monitor the chat stream. I know, I should have better tools for all this, but I don't. Alright, here we have the Springvale sewers, which was something added by the World of Pain mod, which is part of the general loadout we've got. And that'll be helpful. Or terrible, rather. When we want to go in there. There's not a lot of value down there. It is an interesting place to explore, but right now it requires a lot of lock picking of a level that we cannot actually pick. So we're not going to bother with that just yet. Like I was saying, there's a significant delay between what I'm seeing and what you're seeing. So if you ask something in the chat, I will get back to you. It just might take a while to get to me. Or for what I say to get to you, rather.
Who the hell are you? Where'd you come from? Did Moriarty send you?
Yeah, and he says you owe him some caps.
That bastard. He's a liar. He just wants me dead. Those caps are all mine. I earned them.
Well, maybe you come out from behind the curtain. Well, why don't you just slow down, tell me your side of the story?
Look, I used to work for that slob, doing, you know, favors for guys.
What kind of favors?
Well, I got sick and tired of it. I told Moriarty I'm taking my share of the caps and leaving. I even slept with the pig to seal the deal. Next morning he tells me I couldn't leave. So I bolted. I took my money and ran. Now he's branded me a thief and a junkie and sent his cronies to find me. I guess I need a new hiding place.
Well, look, just give me some of your caps, and I'll tell him you're gone.
You do that for me? I never expected anyone to care enough. Here you go.
Oh,
thanks,
jeez.
kid. You're all right.
All right, there she is. That's who we've been talking to this whole time. And let me go ahead. And we could go back to Moriarty now, but we'll just do that when we get back from the grocery store. That's where we're going to help Moira with her Wasteland Survival Guide. And it is, it's not too far from here. It's a bit of a schlep, but let's go ahead and change our active quest. So we get the marker. You can tell how far away we are. Put our gun away so we're not running around with it, hanging out. It's another view of the wasteland that we're in. We've got some pretty good field of FOV, field of view, with these mods. There's not a lot we can do to improve the look. One thing you may notice is that the weird green tint is gone. And that's helpful. Everything looks a little less... Oh, what the? Oh, it's a dog. I don't need it. I'm not going to be much of a pack rat. I mean, I'm going to grab a lot of what I need. But, at least for now. Maybe when I start building stuff. I'm going to grab some corn. Some maize. Which I think is from New Vegas. I don't remember if there was originally maize as a... I know that there were the plants, but I didn't know if you could grab it. New Vegas gives a much stronger emphasis to cooking than Fallout 3 did. And crafting in general. I mean, the crafting isn't great. The crafting system isn't great. We're not going to be able to do a lot with it. I thought there was a sneak book here, but I don't see it. Maybe it was removed again in another mod. I don't. I'm running not a lot of mods, but more mods that I'm able to keep in my memory at one time, and that's kind of fun because it means that I'll be as surprised with some of this as you guys may be. And we do have Wild Wasteland on as one of our traits. So that'll make things a little more, well, interesting, I suppose. One thing I need to figure out before I take care of Three Dog and that quest is how to mute the radios that I come across, because I do not want these streams to get demonetized because I'm playing copyrighted music from the game that you know we don't have the rights to. guy is bad. Okay, we've got a raider, we've got a scavenger. They're both our enemy, and they're both trying to kill that Brahmin. So let me see if I can take care of that. Go. Right, the dome. Alright, now she's a little trickier. Let my AP recover. Ah, got me. What you just saw was another mod, Bullet Time. It lets us use our AP for that instead of... she's still too far away for me to hit reliably. There we go. This parking lot is one of the major encounter sites, and there are always a couple raiders out front to begin with, before you've arrived, and that will basically impact what happens. You know, they'll fight whatever shows up in the normal random encounter that's generated for this spot. Poor Brahmin. Get a shotgun. An antique coach gun, they call it. There's another... Oh, here we go. Oh, that's Scavenger's dog. I like this lighting effect here. That's another thing added by one of the mods that is included in the standard Tale of Two Wastelands loadout. I didn't add much at all that isn't part of the standard TTW loadout. Alright. Here we have the grocery store, which isn't quite as abandoned as Moira led us to believe. So if we're going to find out if there's food and drugs in here, we want to avoid those guys as much as possible, although that may not be possible in the long run. Sneak into the office. There's some energy cells and laser pistols in here, interestingly enough. Bottle cap mine. And we don't really have much use for the laser pistol because we are not going to be using energy weapons much in this playthrough. Got a couple stim packs, which don't count as the drugs we've been sent here to find, incidentally. This, however, is the food. And we could go back now, but if we get the drugs as well, there's a really nice reward that Moira gives us that basically increases the value of our food. The value not in terms of caps, but in terms of, you know, what it does for us, how good it heals us. And in fact, we're a little injured. So, since we're not playing in hardcore mode, all of the food items do is they, except for the booze, it gradually heals us over time. Nuka-Cola is one of my favorites for that. You can see my life ticking up down in the corner. Alright, there's a raider, there's some more raiders. Alright, there is a hotkey with one of the mods I'm using where you can chuck grenades. So let me check the mod manager and see. Yeah, here we go. Quick throw. Okay, so G. If I press G, it'll chuck a grenade without having to go and select a grenade. And there's a guy, 2 people over there up ahead. 1 person there, 1 over there. I don't want to get in a firefight with all of them out in the open. Got him. Of course, that was pretty, submachine gun, huh? Well, I don't have a lot of ammo for it, I don't think. Well, I kind of do, so I'll switch to that for now.
Time to tear you apart! Yeah! Tear them apart!
Alright, I'm not doing very well in this fight, so I'm gonna heal real quick with a stim pack or 2. And then I will switch back to my pistol, which is much easier to aim. I could switch to the coach gun, I guess, but I only have 2 rounds for that. There we go.
This is bullshit. Come out and fight.
No. Alright. She doesn't have anything I want either. I don't think there's anything useful in here. Oh, there's some ammo. Thankfully, time outside of this minigame freezes while I pick that lock so they can't sneak up on me and murder me while I'm doing it. Alright. Got a lot of mines now. That's useful. There's 2 of them on my radar.
Come on, this shouldn't take long.
Fresh meat.
Yeah. Tear him apart. Tear him apart. Ah! Ah! God damn. Glad that wasn't you. Oh my God. I don't want to.
And I got my arm and head crippled, but I can heal that pretty easily. With stim packs, again, the miracle drug where you stab yourself in the face. Oh, didn't want his armor, but I took it anyway. Alright, he's just walking away now. I don't know why it's just I'm still in danger if the one guy is kind of lost track of what he's doing. See, there he is. I could take the toy car
You
again
better
with
run.
crafting, but I'm not sure.
This shouldn't take long.
I don't remember what crafting items are necessary. Oh, there you are.
Yeah. Eat it. Get away from it.
Damn it!
God damn it.
My aim isn't that bad considering my gun skills just the worst right now. Alright, that's all of them for now. But there will be more. There are always more. So, this is where my prior knowledge of the game comes into play a little bit. In a little bit, some more bad guys are going to come in. And so, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some mines and leave them a few presents. Just little happy presents in case they want to come by and see me while I'm back here. This is a fast weapon, but it has abysmal damage per shot, and I don't have a lot of weapons, so, or a lot of ammo for it. I'm gonna stick with the 10mm for now. Hey, Feed Me Kittens, I'm glad you're here to watch. I just noticed you in the chat. This is the hacking system in Fallout, and in Fallout 4 as well. It hasn't changed much. We get 4. Oh, guessed on the first try. Well, I'll talk more about it later then. Oh, I had the key. That's right. Grabbing the vodka and the booze, not because I need them, but because they sell pretty well for their weight. I avoid...
We're back. Somebody open up the...
Oh, there they are.
Hang on. Something ain't right here.
Left them a bunch of mines if they decide to... They have actually done that. Snuck up on me before I'm ready for them in here, just wandering around. So I don't want that happening. So the mines should not only take care of the problem, if one of them comes up, but alert me to the fact that they're doing it. Grenades, more drugs. I don't use drugs because I don't like the addiction system, and it's obnoxious. But again, they sell well. I have a Trectron in there. And we have some quantum Nuka-Cola. It's always fun. Oh, there we go. I was wondering where that got off to. The mini nuke fell on the floor somehow. That's great. Alright, another hacking opportunity. Oh, oops. Well, that didn't matter. It still works just fine. That's how these old systems are. Alright, 1 out of 5 is correct. Can't be that. Nope. Oh, 3 out of 5 with that one. And we're on our last attempt, so let's go ahead and hit some of these. I like to do this last just because if it replenishes everything, then I don't want to waste any turns I didn't take. See, there we go. I've got 4 more turns. But let's go ahead and get rid of some more duds if we can before we continue. Alright, let's see. What was... Chaos had 3 out of 5. There we go, claws. Alright, we did it. We've activated the Protectron, and we can go ahead and let him draw the bandit's
Loading
attention.
personality. Robco. R04 V9.
I should switch from my Molotovs.
This helper.
Can I? I've got Molotov set as my quick throw. Let me see what the key is to switch that. H. Okay.
Default office protocol.
That's
Error.
good.
Loading daily agenda. Error. Security breach detected. Please stand back.
Alright, I don't want him stepping on those mines, so I'll
You're
get their
dead,
attention.
meat sack.
Alright, here we go.
It's
Oh.
go time.
Hostile. Target identified.
I guess she was too fast to trigger the mine. She is just motoring, isn't she? There we go.
Fighting citizens. Please leave the area. Commencing attack on hostile. target.
Help with
That guy's pretty far away, so I'm going to switch to the 22 for this shot. None of this is a good chance, but there we go. Yeah, I thought that would have gotten her attention a little more, but I guess not. Let me go back to my pistol. Oh, my health is dangerously low. Nobody in here. This is apparently where they sleep, which is pretty gross. When you have the whole store, why do you sleep in the bathroom? Alright, we've got the food and the drugs, so we could leave or we could hunt down the rest of these bandits before we go. Why take the easy way out when you can shoot someone in the back of the head? Or try to. Oh, there we go. We got him.
You'll be restored. Please stand by.
It's a little disturbing how headshots result in their heads just popping off so often. Alright, well, we got another homemade submachine gun, which mostly they're not great, but we can sell them, and that's pretty good. Alright, I don't want to burden myself too much, so let's go ahead and head back. That was quite the jump. We don't, I mean, pre-war money has exactly one use. Well, it has one big use in this game. In addition to being
Move
lightweight
along,
and something
please.
you can sell for little money, you need it to buy a ticket from the automatic ticket machine when you want to take the train from the wasteland here, the DC wasteland, to New Vegas. So that's why we collect it, because we're going to need a bunch of it. It's kind of a soft gate, but not too bad. And now it's back to Megaton. It's 2 in the morning. Moira won't be open when we arrive, but we can always check with Moriarty first. Deal with his extortion before he'll tell us about where our father Liam Neeson went. And here we are, back in Megaton. And yeah, Moira's is closed, it's red, so we can just chill out for a while. A couple other things we can do. How's our encumbrance right now? Because we grabbed a lot of stuff there. Alright, we're good. We got 14 pounds free. While we're waiting, you can see that some of the pipes are leaking around town, so we can offer our help in dealing with that. I don't remember if we did. I don't think we did last session. Yeah, there's another one there. See, our health is full now. Those 3 sodas we drank really helped us recover. Alright, I don't see the guy. Oh, here he is. He's sleeping. Wake up, Walter.
What do you need?
What can I do to help around here?
Well, it's no secret that the old water treatment plant is on its last legs. And I'm the only one in town that can keep the damn thing running. I spend so much time up in the plant that I can't take care of the leaks that keep springing up in the pipes around town. Now, I don't expect much from strangers, but if you've got the know-how, I need someone to hunt down and repair those leaks.
All right, I'll do it.
I hope you can help. If folks knew how bad it was getting up here, well, I don't know what would happen.
All right, bye. Well, maybe they'd give you more help.
Back to work.
You know, if they knew how bad things were. Maybe you should ask for help more often instead of forcing strangers to wander into town and offer help, Walter. I'm sure that everybody is invested in keeping the water flowing. Alright, before we do that though, let's go talk to... Oh, hey, Leo. Going to... Well, I don't think we're involved in that plot line yet, but he's about to go shoot up. Oh, where's Moriarty? Probably in his... Well, it's 2 a.m. He's probably sleeping. Let's see what this guy wants.
Who do we have here? My. Just when I had all but given up hope. My dear boy, I'm very happy to make your acquaintance. I am Mr. Burke.
You seem friendly.
And you, well, you are not a resident of this putrescent cesspool. That makes you a rather valuable individual.
It does?
Don't you see? You're a free agent. You have no ties here, no interest in this settlement's affairs. Megaton means nothing to you. I represent certain interests who view this town, this Megaton, as a blight on a burgeoning urban landscape. If this settlement were to go away, why, who would really care? Certainly not you or I.
People who live here, maybe? You're gonna destroy the town?
No. I'm merely a recruiter. You get to have the real fun. The undetonated atomic bomb for which this town is named is still very much alive. All it needs is a little motivation. I have in my possession a fusion pulse charge. Once rigged to the bomb, it will be detonated by you at a secure location. Easy money, my friend.
You're out of your mind, Burke. There's no way I'm helping you.
Now that is a disappointment. Well, if you change your mind, the offer still stands. Good day.
You need something?
Yes.
Well, let's go tell the sheriff about this guy. I'm sure nothing bad will come of that. I've just noticed that the visual quality of the stream is just awful for some reason, and I'm not sure exactly why that is. So I do apologize. There's the sheriff. Nope, that's
Yeah?
just a random
You need
subway.
something?
Here's the sheriff.
Yeah.
I met a man named Burke. He said he'd pay me to rig the bomb to explode.
He said what? Oh, I never did like the look of him.
Me neither. You should go after him. Next time you might approach the kind of person who would do it.
Good point. Come with me. You're about to get an education in wasteland justice.
Yeah, you need something?
Could have done this outside. What are we doing?
You've made a grievous error in judgment. Watch your back.
Alright, well this is a bit bugged. Burke here murdered the sheriff, as you can see. Except it's kind of, you know, normally he'll confront him inside and they'll have a back and forth, and then Burke will shoot him in the back if you fail to shoot him first, which is what I was hoping to do, but yeah, Bethesda game, you know, it bugged out, and well, Burke somehow shot him through the wall of the bar, as you saw. And now, well, the sheriff's dead, and all we can do is avenge him by shooting Burke in the back of the head a whole bunch.
Suit tailored. Any moment.
There we go. Well, that is not how I wanted this to go, and we inadvertently got Sheriff Sims killed because of a weird bug. But, you know, we're just going to roll with it. Let's go ahead and increase our explosives to 25, because I think we have a magazine that'll help us defuse the bomb if it's at least 25. And we're going to increase our speech to 45, our science to 50, and let's get our medicine up to 48. In fact, we can get that to 49. Well, we're not going to hit a threshold with medicine until we get to at least 50, so we're going to go ahead and put those points into guns and hopefully improve our aim a little bit. In terms of perks, we don't have a lot that's any better than we had before. What I'll do is I'll give us Daddy's Boy, which will make hacking easier and let our chems last longer. So I think that's probably the best we can do right now. We'll take, oh, you get an assault rifle too. Did he take the gun from Lucas? Oh, he did. He stole Lucas's gun. we're a little overweight, but we have a mod that instead of it slowing us down, it will drain our AP and then slow us down once we're out. But that should be enough to get down to the bomb. And then we can just kind of wait around until morning and deal with Moira. In fact, why don't we wait for Moira first and unload some of this stuff? I'm so sorry I got you murdered, Sheriff. That's not my intention. If it had been, you'd have known. Alright. Let's handle these things. Oh, see, there we ran out of AP. Why don't I eat something and that'll... We're only, what, a pound over. I'll eat some mac and cheese. There we go. While we're up here, we'll jump down here to get this leak.
I urge you, my friends, come, drink with me and pray. Glorious Atom.
Alright, let's look at our books and magazines. Oh, wrong button. It is the Patriots Cookbook, and this will give us a +10 to explosions, which should not
I
be
give
enough
unto
to
you these feeble
disarm the bomb.
bones. I present to your will.
There we go. We have successfully disarmed the bomb.
You did it! You disarmed
hey.
that thing. My dad, he would have been real happy about that. Thank you.
Yeah,
He wanted you to
sorry.
have this. A key and the deed to an empty place up behind the brass lantern. You can move in there if you want. Oh, and talk to Mora at Craterside Supply. She can help you decorate the place.
Alright, well, there we go.
Frail body.
We now have a house.
I beg of you to use me
Which
as
is
your
nice.
vessel. Guide me to your brilliance. Divide each particle.
Alright,
and give
let's
relief to this rotten flesh.
take care of the other leaks.
The forge
Now
of
there's
your
one
glow.
more.
Atom, come. Bestow
Yeah,
your presence
you need
on
something?
your unworthy servant.
That's all of them.
Until the day of division, until the dawn of your return to his humble world.
Alright, let's check out the house that, well, that Lucas would have given us, that his son, his poor orphan son, has given us the key to this house. And a robot.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Wadsworth, your personal robotic butler. I am here to look after your needs and to keep you happy and entertained. What can I do for you?
Well, why don't you tell me a joke?
I once visited a crematorium that gave discounts for burn victims.
That's terrible. I'd like something to drink.
Certainly, sir. Here you are. 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 Certainly, sir. Here you
He's just
are.
giving us water.
I'm
Oh,
sorry,
there we
sir.
go.
My condensation collectors need time to fully recharge before I can continue to dispense any more beverages. I'll be sure and tidy up while you're away, sir.
Alright, let's go ahead. We can put our bobbleheads here on the stand. There we go. And we have lockers now that we can use to store some of our things. I'm going to use this one here as kind of a trophy locker. This is where I'm going to put all the unique stuff that I just can't bear myself to part with. Like our very first vault jumpsuit. It's not a collectible or anything like that. It's just, you know, my own personal idiosyncrasies. I'm going to keep these two uniforms with me because, again, they do boost our skills a little bit. The sheriff's duster we're not going to keep. I'm going to put my old baseball cap there, the one I got for my 10th birthday. I'm going to put that there. I'm going to run around in the sheriff's hat because I do like that. Anything else I want to stash here? Yeah, actually, the baseball bat that I grew up with, and the BB gun. And I'll throw the BBs in here. Well, I'll keep the BBs, I guess. Maybe I already sold them. Alright, that looks good to me. This is my remembrance closet. And I'll go over here.
Very nice to make your acquaintance. I'm your new robo.
And over here I'll throw other things that aren't necessarily important emotionally. But that I don't necessarily want to carry around with me. Quest items. Stuff like that. I'm going to throw these books in there, because they will become more useful when we get the perk that increases how many skill points we get from books. The Coca-Cola Quantums, I don't want to accidentally drink those. There's a quest that calls for them. Jet. I think there's a quest that involves... I don't remember if it involves the jet directly, but I'll keep that. Pre-war book. I'm not going to put the money in there because it's weightless. Don't need this. Well, I might need this. No, I don't think I do. And I guess I'll also throw in here any crafting supplies I accidentally picked up. I don't remember what they're good for. Maybe they'll be useful later. And this is my fridge. And there's no reason to put my food in here. Keeping it in the fridge doesn't make it any safer or better, but I'm going to do that anyway. Keep some with me just in case. Okay, that's good. All right, and the house is pretty bland right now. Oh, let's put on our hat. There we go. Now we're a cowboy. The house is pretty bland at the moment. We could always spend our caps at Moira's improving it, but we don't need to right now. What we need to do right now is take a nap. Oh, she's only going to be closed another hour. There we go. We're now well rested, which increases the experience we get, I believe. Alright, let's go ahead and head over to Moira's. We can visit Walter as well and turn in that water fixing quest. And then we're just about done. We can go to Moriarty's. Oh, is she closed still? I guess she's closed until 8. Alright. I thought she was closed until 7, so... Fortunately, time is passing very quickly, so we don't have to kill too much. Waiting for Moira.
What do you... Yeah, what is it?
The pipes are all fixed.
Well, I'll be. The pressure's up in the plant. It looks like all the leaks have been fixed. Thank you, stranger. Thank you. But listen, it's only a matter of time before they burst again. And someone like you might not be around to fix them. I'll make you a deal. I'll give you caps for any scrap metal you can bring me. You'll find it all over the place out there in the wastes. If I have a steady supply of scrap, I can keep the plant running and the pipe should be just fine. We got a deal?
Oh, I'll think about it. I might need some for myself, but I'll bring you what I can spare.
Okay, well, just let me know. The more of these I get, the longer I can keep the plant going.
Alright, we are now liked in Megaton, which means people will occasionally run up to us and give us things that we don't want. But, oh, he gave us 200 bottle caps, so we could definitely afford to, Yeah, it's still closed. Well, another 5 seconds won't kill us. There's a few people around town we haven't spoken to yet. They might have something interesting to say, and if we run into them, I might bother. Otherwise, I won't. And 8 o'clock. Open.
So, how's the scavving been? Got the food and medicine from that super duper mart?
It wasn't easy, but I got the food and medicine.
Really? You did? You did! Well, all right. Tell me all about it.
We're going to get a reward from finishing the book with Moira. And the exact nature of this reward depends on what kind of answers we give her. As you can see, we have the opportunity to give her the snarky answer, the boring answer, or one that uses our high intelligence. And if we're consistent about this, we can get a better reward, so I'm going to go with the smart answer. They kept their best gear in the pharmacy. They had all the meds in the back. That's Raiders for you.
So you're saying that they acquired a well-protected stash? I wonder how many other places are hiding treasures behind monsters. Well, keep what you got. Just traded for a big food shipment myself. Oh, and take this. It's an old food sanitizer. Just carry it with you, and it should automatically make most food and drink more, better.
More efficient, yeah. Alright, let's finish up the chapter with that landmine research.
Landmines are one of the few dangers out there that you can profit from. Disarm one before it blows, and you can sell it for plenty of caps. I've heard stories about a ghost town that's just full of mines. Traders just call the place Minefield. Sounds like the place for some field work. Get in there, get back, and tell me all about it. And could you bring back a mine for my studies?
Alright, I'm off to Minefield. Wish me luck.
Oh, don't worry. No one ever goes there because they say it's a ghost town. And since ghosts don't exist, you can just focus on the landmines. I hear there's a playground in the middle of town. Reach that point and come back, and I'm sure you'll have some stories to tell.
I hear you're the person to see about buying stuff from my house.
Good to see that old house finally found an owner. I have all sorts of items and themes for that place that may interest you.
Tell me about your themes.
Some people don't like living in a boring old house. Purchase a theme from me, and I use all of my design abilities to set your place up in the manner you request. You can choose from the Vault, Raider, Wasteland Explorer, Science, Love Machine, or pre-war themes.
Well, go ahead. We don't have the money for it right now, but if you want to vote for what theme I should choose, mention it in the comments or the chat, and when I eventually can, I'll take that into account. I'm interested in the Love Machine theme.
Feeling a bit anxious, are we? Remember, once you buy a theme, you can't sell it back to me. Although you could always purchase a new one.
Actually, let me pick another theme.
Go right ahead.
She's not telling us how much they are, but they are pretty expensive.
Sure.
And we don't have the caps for it anyway. Let me take a look at your stuff.
Sure thing.
All right, let's sell what we don't need. Don't need a 22. Don't need a Chinese pistol. The way I play this, and the way I like to do things when it comes to what weapons I carry. Let me explain this before we go on. Basically, I want to have one gun of each type. You know, a pistol, a rifle, maybe an automatic weapon. And then I want each of them to use a different ammo type, so they're not all drawing from the same source. That was someone's phone. And I'll sell everything else. So I like the 10mm for the pistol for right now. Maybe the service revolver. I'll hold on to both of those. Don't need the homemade submachine guns, so I'll sell those. Don't... the 22 is a rifle, but it's terrible, and I'm going to grab a better one in a second, so we'll go ahead and sell both of those. The coach gun is not a terrible shotgun, but I think the... I don't know which is better. Well, my strength isn't high enough for the coach gun, so for now I'll keep the mercenary caravan shotgun and sell that. I'm going to sell both laser pistols. I'll keep the Chinese assault rifle, but that ammo is going to burn fast. I tend to prefer rifles and pistols in this kind of game. I'm going to keep the one pistol to repair the second, so I'll just hold on to that. I do not need, in any sense of the word, 16 frag grenades. They're a little heavy per grenade, so I'm going to sell 10 of those. And then I will go ahead and sell one of my Molotovs. And I think I can get rid of the frag mines too, because I'm going to hit the minefield in the near future. I don't need the Raider armor I grabbed. I'm going to sell that too. And she doesn't have a lot of money left, so I don't need to go into negatives with her. I don't think any of this armor here is necessarily better than my my armored vault suit. The leather armor is nice, but it's not as nice, I think. Yeah, we've got a DR of 12, a damage resistance of 12, and a damage T. I don't remember what DT stands for exactly, of 8. The leather is much more damage resistance, but the DT isn't high enough. And frankly, I just like the way the vault suit looks, so we're going to keep that for a while. Not forever, because again, we're going to start finding better stuff eventually. I will grab a radiation suit just in case we happen to need one. I'll throw that in my closet for now. I don't think we need any of this stuff. She doesn't have any. I'll buy the sugar bombs because they are, believe it or not, a quest item. We can sell those later, or use those later. And there's some stuff we can buy for our house here. We could buy a hot plate, which lets us do some cooking. None of this is really necessarily useful. The Nuka-Cola machine is, but it's also very expensive. We could buy a... We don't have... These are weapon mods, but we don't have a Chinese pistol or a varmint rifle, and they're not great weapons anyway, so I wouldn't bother. Again, I'm not really sure what crafting items we might need, so I'm just going to ignore that for now. I'll try and do some research between play sessions to figure that out. I don't really feel like buying any ammo either, but I will go ahead and sell this carton of cigarettes. It's got a pretty good value for weight. See that VW down at the bottom? So, you know, I do pick up a little bit of stuff for trade, but not a lot. Let's go ahead and sell it. And we are now pretty good.
Don't hurt yourself.
All right, goodbye.
Good luck with that research.
All right, I will go ahead and go to my items, my weapons, and I will repair the pistol we have. Oh, we can't. All right, well, I'll hold on to it to repair it later. All right. That's everything we need here for now.
Don't.
Let's go to visit Moriarty. I just left the bodies out here, I guess.
And back he comes. So, are you just thirsty? Or are you ready to pay me fee? Dear Dad's not going to find himself.
I took care of Silver for you.
Good. I hope she got what she deserved.
Well, I did your favor. Now can you tell me where my father is?
You took care of our little lost lamb, eh? I knew I could count on you. How about you just hand over 100 caps and we'll call it even?
Fine, here's your 100 caps.
Well, that wasn't so difficult, was it? Your dad came through here all right. Didn't stay long, though. Said he had some important business to attend to and headed off to the city. Something to do with Galaxy News Radio. Guess that'd be the place for you to start. Good hunting, and thanks for the caps.
What's this about Galaxy News Radio?
Galaxy News Radio is some loudmouth radio station located in the ruins of DC. Three Dog, the king of that loony bin, keeps yapping about fighting some good fight or something. A bunch of crap. But I suppose if you wanted to know what was going on in the wasteland, that's the place to go. Me, I could care less.
Alright.
Careful in DC now. Those super mutants can be a prickly bunch.
Well, we're not gonna deal with Dad right away anyway. Oh, what are you? You seem to be stuck halfway through the walkway.
Hey there. Glad you're back.
Alright, Lucy. Let's go ahead and deliver your message. That's gonna actually take a surprising long time. So let's go ahead, drop off our radiation suit that we just bought. That is a steep incline, man. Alright, we'll put the radiation suit in this one. Oh, I forgot to sell the booze we had. Well, we'll sell it next time. Again, the value is that it's high value for little weight. Throw the sugar bombs in the closet. Where's our... Oh, here we go. Alright. And we're down to 107 pounds. That's not great, so I think I will toss the booze in the closet for now, too. We can sell it next time we're in town. And we'll put the iguana bits... Well, you know what? Let's keep it with us, just for funsies. Oh, before we leave, there's one more thing I wanted to do. Oh.
Here. You've done so much for us. I want you to have this. It's all I have to offer you.
Okay, whatever it is, thank you.
Bless you.
Alright, blood pack? That's weird. Lady ran up to me and gave me a blood pack. I mean, you can use it as a component, I believe. I know you can in Fallout 4. I don't remember if you can in Fallout 3. Use it to make a med kit. But there's also a quest that uses it. No, don't mind me, kid. I'm just here to steal your bobblehead. There we go. That gives us 25 more pounds. Sorry about your dad again, kid. Still setting the table for 2, I see. That's... Well, setting it for 4? Assuming these are serving plates? That's weird. Alright, well, good luck, kid. Alright. Now, let's go ahead and check our quests. Alright, so we can go to Galaxy News Radio. We can go to Minefield. We can deliver Lucy's message. Let's see where these things are, relatively speaking. First of all, the main quest. Galaxy News Radio. Oh, didn't want to do that. That is going to send us east into DC with all the super mutants. Past the super duper mark. It's not necessarily something we want to do. This is Arafu, where Lucy wants us to deliver her message, and this is Minefield, where Moira wants us to go. So we're going to go ahead to Arafu first, and we'll follow the Potomac to get there. So that's going to be north. go ahead, set the quest to Blood Ties, and off we go. Oh, I haven't discovered the location. Oh, that's why. Yeah, right. Alright. Off to Arafu.
Welcome to Megaton.
If you didn't watch my first stream and you're wondering what's up
Enjoy
with
your
this
stay.
giant mole rat, it's because I've got a mod in loaded that uses these
Megaton.
giant mole rats as a substitute for fast travel. Gotta go north. That's where we're going. So instead of using fast travel, we can use these mole rats to go between major settlements. None's going to take us to Arafu, I believe, but we'll see how it goes. Check our map. Yeah, basically just head north and then follow the river. I've already scavved all these houses. So we'll just go around. Check our weapons. We'll walk around with a pistol. That's probably fine. And there have been things that have been added by mods that I'm not aware of to make the wasteland seem less empty as part of the standard loadout. So we'll encounter some weird stuff, I'm sure, as we go. Like this hut. I don't remember if there's anything normally if this is normally here. Bisley's shack, huh? It's locked. Can't pick that. Oh, I thought I heard something. Oh, that reminds me. There was something I wanted to do before we set out. Gotta run back to Megaton real quick. In fact, while I have the mod to replace fast travel, I haven't disabled fast travel. So let's just quickly travel to Megaton. There we go. Let's drink something to heal. Alright, now what I wanted to do is there is a weapon stash. Oh, and this, if you have I checked this out? Yep. Alright, so this is something from New Vegas, but they've, the mod puts it into the DC Wasteland as well. We can use the Pony Express drop boxes to transport items between settlements if we don't feel like carrying them. And we're walking, and we're walking, and we're walking. I normally encounter more things around here. But, oh, here we go. Mole rats with their head blown off remind me of those sonic dog monsters from Half-Life. If you played the game, you know what I'm talking about. And here we go, hollowed out rock with a bunch of with stim packs, stealth poi, a sniper rifle, and a note. Let's take a look at that note. While this, yeah, I saw the mole rat. It's running up on us, but you know, time is frozen while we're in our Pip-Boy. That's one of its best features. As requested, S. Here's that stuff you wanted. If anyone asks where you got it, say it was a gift from your grandma. Happy hunting, E. This is a kind of a weird Bethesda in-joke, I guess. There's a bunch of notes like this in... I think there's one in Skyrim too, and I think there's one in Fallout 4 from just notes from E to S or S from E with hidden weapon caches. But now we have a sniper rifle. It's not a great sniper rifle because it's in kind of poor condition, and we only have 5 rounds for it, and 308 rounds are kind of hard to come by, but we do have a better rifle than our 22, which is nice. Alright, that's enough of that. We're going to head back to where we were going. We'll again jump in the world map and go back to Bisley's shack. Use that as a convenient stopping point. Oh, there's some more red stuff on our screen. Oh, they're up there, I think. Alright, well, we can ignore them. They're out of sight, out of mind. Well, that's what's left of the map. Oh, what the hell? Somebody blew me up. I'm getting blowed up. Someone up there has a grenade or something. That sounds like raiders. I don't know if I can even get up there. This isn't like the Fallout 4 where you can, where there's elevators. I'll need to go all the way over there. Alright, I'm just gonna sneak away. They're not worth trying to deal with. But yeah, raiders up on the overpass, chucking grenades down at me. That's fun. Anyway, like I was saying before I got blown up, oh, somebody's coming. This is the Potomac here. And it is what we're going to be following on our way to Arafil and landmine. It's a fly coming for me. These are one of my least favorite creatures in these games. They just gross me. Alright. And here we have some kind of bunker, it looks like. Bunch of boxes filled with junk. Yeah, there's nothing good here. Let's see what we got here. Fort Detrick. Oh, we don't have a key to get in. Regulator hat. Alright. Regulator report. The damn door slammed shut. It won't open for shit. No response from Barker. I think I can hear something coming. Well, whatever got him pretty good. Oh, it went up a level. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead. We'll boost our medicine up to 50, and our speech up to 50. That's a good milestone for those. And go ahead and bump our sneak up a bit. We finally have some better perks to choose from, I think. Cannibal, Child at Heart, Comprehension. This gives us more points from skill books. But before we do that, we're going to take the Educated perk, which gives us more skill points every time we go up one level. Scoundrel. So we'll take that first, and then next, when we go up to level 5, we can take Comprehension. Let's read the Regulator Report 1. All the missing people were reported to be headed to this location, Fort Detrick. It's mentioned in those notes that we're airdropped all over. It may be some kind of raider trap, so we're setting up camp right outside. We're going to bait them out and catch any criminals who exit in crossfire. Barker is checking out the entrance for traps, and then he's heading inside with Rookie. Max and I will wait outside and cover them when they come running out. Well, sounds like things didn't go exactly to plan. This is not something we are currently equipped to deal with because, well, we don't have the key. But we can always come back. Let's check our map. Yep, Fort Detrick. Let's continue on to Arafu for now. Leave this mystery as it is. There's some houses over there we can check out too. Free war book. Those are always useful. That is a molehill, which is a fast travel point that related to those other moles. So let's go ahead and activate that real quick. You can tell where they are from the green smoke. Alright, we have found it. Big Town can now be transported to.
Hey, who are you?
I mean you no harm. I'm a simple traveler.
Right. What do you want?
I just want to look around a little. Don't worry about me. I won't hurt you.
Well, you can never be too careful. Be warned, it's not safe here. Super mutants have attacked recently and carried off some of our friends. Come in, just don't cause any trouble, okay?
Alright, dude.
Hey, don't get any bright ideas about trying anything. We may not look it, but every one of us is a trained killer. Oh, who am I kidding? Look, we're in trouble here. If you want to help, great. If not, just please don't kill anyone while you're here.
Well, no promises. Trouble? What kind of trouble?
Well, we've got
Right here in
super
River City.
mutants out that way and slavers up that way. Take your pick. They both come in here, drag off as many as they can carry, and shoot whoever puts up a fight. The best we can ever hope for is that they get here at the same time and fight over who gets to kill us.
It's kind of depressing, man. Well, why don't you leave?
And where are we going to go? Megaton won't have us.
Sure they will.
Lamplight won't take us back, and Rivet City is too far. Besides, the bunch of us can't even hold this town. Can you imagine us schlepping across the wasteland?
Well, who lives here?
There aren't many of us left. There's me and Pappy. Red runs the clinic, but she's been taken by the mutant. Kimba does what she can. And there's Bittercup. She's just about as useless as a human being can be. Time Bomb was hurt in the last raid, so he's out. That's about it. The mutants and slavers have taken everyone else. Just us and a couple of guns are all that's left.
Well, I'm sure you'll manage.
Yeah, we'll see.
What do you know about these super mutants?
What? You've never seen a super mutant before?
No.
They're mean and ugly and scary as hell. They came and rounded up a bunch of us and carried them off. God, they must be doing awful things to them. I'd go rescue them, but then who'd defend Big Town? I patrol every day now. And I got a little present for those muties when they come back. You know what it is? This kick-ass gun. That's what. Yeah, baby.
Do you know where these super mutants took their victims?
Yeah. They went northeast, probably to the Germantown police headquarters. They have guns, and they're mean, so you better be careful. You gonna rescue them or what?
Well, you stay here and hold off any more mutants. I'll go rescue your friends.
That's totally awesome! Yeah, okay. While you're out on your mission, I'll stay here and hold down the fort. Cool! Hey, did I show you my new gun? It's totally awesome.
Who's that guy guarding the gate?
You mean Dusty? Never talks about himself much. Never talks about anything much. We used to take turns, but Dusty started guarding the gate night and day. Little weird, but I'm not complaining.
Who's in charge here?
I guess I am. I've got the guns and the guts. At least, I'm pretty sure I do. I wish Red were here. She always knew how to handle outsiders and traitors and stuff. Why did the mutants have to take her?
Where did you people come from, anyway?
We all used to live in a place called Little Lamplight, but they have a rule about age. You reach 16, and you're out. Didn't matter, though, because you just pack your things and head to Big Town. All the adults go there, and there's plenty to eat. Plenty to eat, all right, if you like eating bullets. I've lost count of how many times I've been shot at.
Do you have any traders or doctors in town?
Look, the only place to go is the town hall, and that's just a meeting spot for us. There aren't any traders or anything around here.
All right.
Keep an eye out for muties.
Will do.
They're out there. I can feel it. What, you? I gave you the welcoming speech.
So you're under constant threat?
There was a super mutant attack recently, and where there's one big ugly, there are 10 more just waiting to grab you by the throat. Then the slavers will come and pick off what's left of your carcass and drag any survivors to Paradise Falls.
Where do the super mutants come from?
Skulk up toward Germantown, near the police station. They always come from that direction.
Paradise Falls? Where's that?
Nearby. Slavers move quick and come from all directions. Someone else might know where they nest.
Well, I just need somewhere to trade my salvage.
There isn't anything here that hasn't been destroyed or dragged away. You're better off scavenging the dead out in the wasteland.
Who lives here?
Just a bunch of children who had to turn into adults too fast. If only we were all little again.
Well, who's in charge?
Flash walks around the town with his gun, trying to watch out for mutants. He should watch the horizon more, then he'd see them. Red, the doctor, is the one to really go to. Too bad the mutants took her in the last attack. Another victim to add to their list.
How'd you get here?
Sometimes you'll see small, tired dots on the horizon instead of angry, anxious ones. Those are settlers who come here from Lamplight. The poor fools.
I really like the whole subplot here of Little Lamplight and Big Town. It's really kind of one of the more interesting things in the game for all the time you get to spend on it. What are you on the lookout for?
Two very angry types of movements. Slow, lumbering, powerful movements, and jerky, erratic, excitable movements, both coming for the kill.
It's got a big Lost Boys kind of deal, and it's interesting because in the original Peter Pan, the Lost Boys, they grew up. You know, they aged normally. And when they would age out, well, it was very heavily implied that Peter Pan would kill them, or that they would run off to join the pirates. And that's where the pirates came from. All right, I'm going to get going.
Don't be distracted by the size. Stay calm. Shoot straight.
That's what she said. All right, where are we at?
A visitor? Who'd want to visit this hellhole? I'll bet you're here to rape and pillage us, aren't you? Aren't you? Not that it matters. We're all super mutant snacks anyway.
Do you know where the super mutants took your friends?
Well, if you feel like dying, go right on ahead. They're up there at some police station near Germantown. Good luck. You're gonna need it. You just think you can order people around, huh? You're like Flash. You think you're in charge, but you're not. Kimba says we should get along, but we're all gonna just end up like Time Bomb, dying on a table in Red's clinic.
Many such cases. Who's in charge here?
That big moron Flash thinks he's in charge. All he really does is listen to what Red tells him. That's all anyone here really does. And now Red's gone, taken by those mutants. That's how we'll all end up eventually.
This place looks like a ghost town.
Yeah, you're telling me. Everything that could go wrong goes wrong. The super mutants and slavers seem to take turns beating the crap out of us. There's no way for us to fight back, so we just keep building barricades around town. Now we've been pushed back all the way. Nowhere left to run now.
Where'd you guys come from, anyway?
Most of us came from Little Lamplight. We got too old, so they kicked us out. Brats. Always heard stories about how great Big Town was, where the grown-ups go. But there's nothing here except death and sand.
Is there anyone here who can repair my stuff?
Yeah, I can do it.
Oh, that's cool. Let's see if we can improve our sniper rifle. There we go. He's not great at repair, but he's kind of decent. All right, goodbye.
We're all gonna die.
See you later.
Welcome to Big Town. Not that there's much of a town left. Those super mutants keep kidnapping people.
Who lives here anyway?
Well, I mainly hang around Pappy. He's not such a bad guy. You should have seen him when he first got here. So bright and positive. I just didn't have the heart to tell him at first, you know? How frightening this place really is. Everyone figures it out eventually.
Who's in charge here?
No one's really in charge of Big Town. There's nothing much to be in charge of. Red always has good ideas, though. She came up with the whole plan to build the barricades around the town. But those things took her. I hope she's okay. I don't know what we'd do without Red.
Where did you people come from anyway?
Oh, Little Lamplight is where most of us came from. Red and Pappy and Flash and Bittercup. We used to play together when we were kids. Then we got old and we had to leave. Those were the rules. So we packed up and headed here, like we were supposed to. No one told us it would be like this. We never have fun anymore. And most of us are dead.
I wonder if those things are connected. Do you have any traders or doctors in town?
No. Red used to run a medical clinic, but super mutants captured her in the last attack.
Why do super mutants keep attacking the town?
Whenever those things come, they grab a few people instead of killing them. No one knows what happens after that. No one wants to know. There's always so much blood after they come, and then someone has to move the bodies.
Do you know where they took your friends?
Oh, they're somewhere to the northeast. In a police station or something. Thanks for rescuing our friends.
Well, I ain't done it yet.
I'm so tired of being frightened all the time.
Me too. There's the town hall, clubhouse. Let's check out the clubhouse first. Not a lot in here. I don't want to steal from these poor kids. Unless they got something real nice. Nope.
This place gets worse all the time.
Sure does.
You know, there are those amongst us who would shatter our hopes for peace, order, and security. These radical malcontents don't care about you. They don't care about America. All they care about is fulfilling.
Town hall, clubhouse.
This place gets worse all the time.
Kimba. Clinic. His wounds are very severe. This will be a tricky operation. Are you sure that you want to try it? Perform the operation. After a few close calls, you manage to stip up Time Bomb's wounds. He should be fine. Great.
Damn. What happened?
You had 7 bullet wounds and broke both clavicles. Should be fine now.
Wow. You saved my life. Thanks. You're a good person, you know that?
Well, my dad's a doctor. You're welcome. Don't do anything strenuous for a few weeks.
All right. I'll be careful. I promise.
Hey, Doc. I'm only sharing this with you because you seem like someone we can trust. Have you heard about the synthetic men they make up north in the Commonwealth? Well, the rumors are true. They're called androids. They're men like us, just made out of different parts. I know one of these androids. He's looking for a trustworthy doctor to perform some facial surgery. Can you do it? Do you know someone who can? Also, do you know anyone who's really a whiz with computers?
Well, that's the synths, the origin of the synths, I guess, as presented in the modern Fallout stuff. Medicine book, that'll be useful later. Like I said, I'm only going to steal things from them that I really, really want. Oh, they have a basement, too. Dead caravan guard, huh? Alright, this looks like it's nicer than what I have, at least to a degree. There we go. Lightweight leather armor. He doesn't need it anymore. I think that's just about everything in here.
At least we made it another day, right?
Yeah, sure.
Let's take a tally of these agitators, shall we? There are, of course, the raiders, those anarchistic ruffians who roam the wastes.
Oh, here we go.
Any and
Bitter
all
Cup.
stealing, murdering. The so-called Brotherhood of Steel. Don't be fooled.
Oh, hi there. I'm Bittercup.
Nonsense or supposed connection.
Nice to meet you, Buttercup.
Finally, someone who doesn't judge me. You know, the people here are just so quick to assume that they know everything about you. I mean, like, just because I'm different doesn't mean that I'm some sort of freak, you know? It's like, hello, this world sucks. No one gets that. They're all like, blah, 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 blah. What's wrong with that girl?
Oh, dear.
Those who have left the Brotherhood of Steel,
It seems like a strange thing to worry about right now.
That's what they always say. Blah, blah, Bittercup, you need to pay attention when you're on patrol. Like what, I'm supposed to stop slavers? I mean, that's Flash's job, not mine. Besides, it doesn't matter. They're going to get us sooner or later. Back in Lamplight, they always say that Big Town was a safe place. That there's nothing to worry about when you leave.
You know where the super mutants took your friends?
There's a police station up there to the northeast or something. Bury our friends' corpses if you find them. I've got enough ghosts haunting me.
Restore peace, order,
You and the other people here don't seem to get along.
Red and Kimbo won't talk to me, just because I used to date Pappy and Flash. They're so jealous. Maybe that thing I had with Time Bomb was wrong. But still, I don't need them. I'll do whatever I want.
What's there to do around here?
I wander around town to find chalk and makeup sometimes. Not like there's any place to buy stuff.
Well, the place looks like a ghost town.
I wish it were. When I'm gone, I'll be sure to haunt this place.
All right, something to say to you, Bittercup.
Oh yeah? What is it? Not that I care what you think.
Why don't you seem to care about what's going on around here?
I don't know. What does it matter anyway? We're all going to be mutant chow eventually. And what do you know? You wastelanders in your dirty clothes and roughed up faces. You look like a serial killer. You're not, seeing anyone right now, are you?
Wait, what? Did you just hit on me?
Oh, well, I need to get going. But come back and visit me sometime, okay?
Inspirational quotes.
Yikes. Oh no. Note added, letter from Bittercup. What's this gonna say? Love, when are you coming back to Big Town? I miss you so much. I have some presents for you, and I hope you come back soon to get them. I'll save whatever I find that you can use to give them to you when you come back. Miss you. Oh dear. Well, I gotta go. Alright, so we have the
I haven't slept in weeks.
Temperature of what's going on here, I think. Town is beset by super mutants, and we need to rescue a few prisoners from them. Germantown is up here, Minefield is there, Arafu is here. So what we can do is we'll hit Arafu, then Germantown, and then Minefield. We could do it the other way, I guess. End up in Arafu. I think Arafu's got the longest quest line here, so we could do it that way. So we'll head to Germantown first, I think. And we'll do that. We'll handle that. It is kind of a long quest, so we can handle that next week on the stream. You know, check that out. Starting at 11 a.m. My time, Central Standard Time, on next Sunday. And thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking with it for as long as you did. And we will... I'll do this weekly. If we get enough people interested, you know, if there's enough of an audience, we're getting, you know, 10 to 12 people watching per stream. If we get more people tuning in, I'll do it Saturday and Sunday. Make a whole weekend of it. So thank you again. And big thanks to all my supporters on Patreon and all members for the channel. And I hope that you all enjoy what I'm doing here. I see there's one comment on the in the text that I did not, in the chat that I didn't address. Have you ever thought about doing a load hat run in New Vegas? I'd love to see it. Well, I haven't gotten to the New Vegas portion of the game yet. I'm going to finish most, if not all, of the Fallout 3 content before I take the train to the Vegas Wasteland. So we'll see what happens when we get there. So again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you around.